How's it going, everyone? My name is Colin Winters. I'm the host of A Panthers Place, and today we will be watching the Carolina Panthers and my last stream of the season, other than the playoffs, for the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Where did I put my pen? It's underneath here. Excuse me. So, how's it going, everyone? It is time. The season is almost over. Got one more Panthers game that I'm able to stream. Unfortunately, I will have to miss the final game of the season because of work. Got my notebook ready. Otherwise, we're just going to be relaxing together a little bit. And, of course, as we have started this season, we have the bingo board, which is, for some reason, super cropped. Give me an uno momento. I will fix this by doing that. Alright, yeah, nice. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, we have the bingo board. We have me. I'm here. Not that you really care about that, but I'm here. Gotta move the microphone down a little bit. There we go. I don't really know what to expect. There's not much to expect from the Panthers come this time. There's not much we can really do. So, who knows? Who knows? But, yeah. I'm excited. I just want to watch my team play football. Stuff's a little bit too bright, though. Let me... There we go. Gotta turn a few of the lights down a little bit. Hopefully my computer stays stable. Hopefully all that works fine. And I don't know about y'all. I'm quite tired. I woke up early this morning. So I need some caffeine. And what's better to do than plug the official sponsor of A Panthers Place, Freshen Up. I've put this cup of just plain water in the fridge. It is nice and cool. And the flavor that we are going to be trying today is actually back there. So give me a second. Where did I put it? I've misplaced the flavor I want to drink today. But that's fine. I have plenty more of it because I love this shit. We were going to drink Cherry Blossom, which is one of the original flavors, one of the 4 that you can get from the starter pack. But I can't figure out where I put it. So, we're going to have to go to Plan B, which is a very good Plan B for me because this is War Cherry. This is actually my favorite flavor. So, got to find the notches here. Open her up. Oh, I can smell it already. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff. Oh, I love War Cherry. I love War Cherry so much. It is my favorite flavor by far. Get us a good scoop. Put it into water real quick. I'm not too crazy with my scoops. Doesn't need an exact full scoop at all for the flavor still to be nice. If you still want less flavor, you want more subtlety, even though it's pretty subtle already, you can go half a scoop. Pretty much double your servings that way too. Go ahead and put her in my Freshen Up shaker. Shake it all about. The color is coming up actually quite nice on camera. It is a nice pink color. And we're going to let that settle for a little bit. But once I see that it's all good, I'm going to have some sweet Freshen Up to drink during the stream. This game needs to get started already. I have nothing to talk about. I'm just so tired. I'm ready to watch a game, get this shit done. So now I just gotta wait for everything. Yeah, just stuck waiting. About 10 minutes off from what is supposed to be kickoff. So now, how about we check Twitter? What is they saying? Uh, the Panthers are actually going to be wearing a different color combo today. They're wearing their white tops and blue bottoms, which is a very interesting color combo. What I've seen from pictures, it actually seems pretty all right. It'd be better if we had white or pretty much any other helmet color than silver. We've gone away from using silver as a secondary color in our jerseys. It's all white, black, blue. So we need to move away from the silver helmets at some point, whether that is changing the silver to white, making the black helmets primary, stuff like that. Getting a blue helmet, maybe, I have no idea, but the silver does create a lot more mismatches when it comes to our uniforms, because our away uniforms are usually the white jersey, black bottoms. Imagine if we had the black helmet for that. The black helmet would at least sandwich it nicer. I still wouldn't be too much of a fan of it, but it would be better than the silver, white, black. I think the black helmets are just absolutely the way to go. I understand why we do not go full black quite often, just for the fact that we are here and in North Carolina, the beginning of the NFL season is still quite hot. I mean, hell, it is still reaching the 60s up until recently, and we're in the end of December. So it can be quite hot, especially still in the sun when it comes to North Carolina for the majority of the NFL season. So yeah. Actually, I have to fix the. I have to switch the two logos around. Hold on a second. Don't know why I didn't switch them before, but there we go. And browse, switch. The right side of the. Where the fuck is my Jacksonville? There it is. Damn. Okay, why are you all the way over there, dude? Oh, fuck. Alright. Calm down, Jacksonville. Calm down. Alright. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Fix the logos, yeah, because this over here is supposed to be away, and this over here is supposed to be the home team. So I had to switch them real quick because we are in Jacksonville. We are not home. So of course, Jacksonville Jaguars are starting CJ Beathard, who hasn't started in forever. Pretty sure he was in San Fran when he was first came into the league. And he's just been a career backup. Wouldn't say journeyman yet. I don't think he's been on enough teams to be a journeyman, but a backup for a few teams. And I haven't seen him play enough to tell if he's a dependable backup or if he's like one of those backups that are just good enough to fill that backup in the QB2 roster spot. But Lawrence is out. Otherwise, both teams are as injured as you would expect a team to be in the NFL, not too injured. Panthers have gotten a lot of key players back, but of course still are missing a good few. A lot of people questionable as well. Young is, of course, coming off his best performance of the season, so we'll see if he improves on that. We'll see if the supporting cast around him is able to also give him a little bit more help. We'll see DJ Chark to see if he has any sort of fun ideas, if he's going to step up again today. We also have on the bingo board, let's go ahead and look at that and see what we have and see what our best chance is. So going B down, we have Trayvon Walker sack, missed field goal, challenge flag, Jags field goal, and roughing the passer. All right, the missed field goal and extra point, depending on how the kickers are doing, that's really the biggest thing. Don't know how windy it is either. But we also have on the I, bracing iron, INT, don't want to see that. Derek Brown, sack or tackle for loss. Offensive PI, overtime, and Ridley, 75 yards. The offensive PI and overtime is what makes that one really hard. And offsides, false start, the kickoff, of course, that's always free space. Panthers field goal and DJ Chark TD. That one's possible. We got holding, fumble, Young over 200 yards, CJ Beathard interception, and a 2-point conversion. That's also pretty possible. Depends on how CJ plays and how good our secondary decides to play. Unnecessary roughness, Chuba Hubbard 50+ yards, turnover on downs, defensive PI, and CJ Beathard 2+ TDs. I don't want to see that bottom one, but that's also possible. Unnecessary roughness as well, depending on how the refs actually want to protect the players. And any of the diagonals, we have Beathard interception, 2+ TDs, kickoff, sack, Trayvon Walker sack. I feel like these two may be mutually exclusive. We'll see. Roughness, fumble, kickoff, overtime, roughing the passer. Yeah, so that's also a little bit hard to do. Overtime is the big killer here, but we'll see. We'll see. And the acrosses, nothing too crazy. So we'll have to, we'll see. This may be a hard bingo board to actually get anything done with. But we are 2 minutes away from supposed kickoff. Of course, it's going to be a few minutes late just because of TV and all that. Also, I may be a little bit behind. Who knows? I just want to hurry up and actually start going to the play-by-play because that's what I enjoy. But time to take my first sip of freshen up for the day. Oh, that's so fucking good. Drinking more cherry today, like I said before. If you want to try freshen up for yourself, you can use my code at the bottom of your screen right here, right here, right here, that one. Let's go touchdown. You can use that at checkout for 10% off. You help me move up in their company and all that stuff. And you get to save money on a great product that's already pretty reasonably priced for the amount of servings you get. My always big recommendation is grab a starter pack because you can get yourself a shaker. And you can also get the starter tubes by themselves as well, but I always try to recommend the combo because no matter what, it's a pretty cool shaker, pretty cool design on it. You can use it for anything you want, and you get 4 flavors that you can try. And if you like any of those 4, you can move up and get a tub if you want, stuff like that. But otherwise, I promote the company, and I decided to join the company because I believe in their product. It's a really good product, and they're really good people behind it. So I love them. They've been very good and very supportive as me as well. Oh, God, so fucking good. I've been out of war cherry for a while too, so being able to open that and drink it again, that is top tier shit. All right, come on, game. There we go. All right, week 17 is underway. The 2-13 Panthers take on the 8-7 Jags. Can the Panthers play spoiler? That is all we are trying to do at this point. We got teams that are trying their best to punch in their ticket into wild card spots, trying to win their division, stuff like that. So if the Panthers can just beat them and play spoiler and cause a little bit of chaos in the NFL, I will be happy. Oh, let's try. Let's go. So tired. And depending on how the game goes, we do have this. But we'll leave that alone until we need it. Which, with this team, you never know if that's going to be by the first quarter or by the fourth. But I'm always expecting to want to drink a little bit after. got one more chance to really get a good check on Twitter. Not seeing too much. A lot of people talking about the uniform combo, stuff like that. So, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right. Huh. The uniform combo so far, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, is still pretty good. All right. The special teams are huddled up on their side of the field. They are getting ready to move out for the kickoff. And there they go. Teams are moving out onto the field. Okay, come on. Who's kicking off to who? All right, come on. Show me who's getting the ball first. All right, no, I'm liking the combo a lot. It's nice. It's nice. Not the best, but it's nice. And Grugier Hill kicks off. It's a squib kick at the 20 to the 25, 30, 35. And, oh, God, he gets it almost to the 40 already. God damn. So, Pinheiro, something's nagging with him. So, he did not do the kickoff, which really hurt us there because now we're going to be giving up good field position almost every kickoff. Come on. All right, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. CJ Beathard is under center, back of the backfield with a fullback as well. Takes a snap, handoff, ETN looking and has a tail on him, gets about 6 yards. Bring up 2nd and 4 for Travis Etienne on the 6-yard carry. Oh, come on. Not great start, and there's already trainers on the field. Someone seems to be hurt. Can't see what team it is for. No matter what, I hope they're okay. It looks like it is a Panther. Oh, Frankie Luvu's down. Oh, he's got blood all over him. Let's see. They're... Ugh. Going to the sideline, he's dabbing up his face, and there's blood all over the towel. Hopefully he's okay. He is a absolute game wrecker for our defense. Tackles for loss out the wazoo. Beathard now back in the backfield directly behind him. Takes a snap. Handoff once again to Travis Etienne, and he's going to get about 3 more yards, but he will be stuffed before hitting the 1st down marker. I can hear the announcer a little bit underneath in my headphones. I have it turned down almost all the way, and he sounds very boring. Hopefully I'm better than him. 3rd and 1 now for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Carolina Panthers defense trying their best to be able to hold them to a 3-and-out here. 3rd and short situation. Beathard with a back to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Beathard, throw. Quick throw. Middle. He gets it to number 17. Who's that? 1st down. It is Evan Ingram. Forget he wears 17 now. For some reason, I thought he wore 12. That's Darren Waller. Had Brian Burns in coverage against Ingram there, who was able to get the tackle immediately, but was not able to keep the ball out of his hands. 1st and 10 now, though. Beathard with a back to his right once again. It's ETN looking to throw. Beathard throws. Sideline. He's able to get it for a gain of about 5 to Jamal Agnew. 2nd and 5 now after the quick pass. Quick release by CJ Beathard so far, looking pretty good. Of course, not seeing too much of a sample size yet. We got Trevor Lawrence on the sideline with a headset on. Getting a look at Doug Peterson as well, former Eagles coach. Doing quite well in Jacksonville. 2nd and 5 now. Handoff. And, a great tackle by Jeremy Chin. Third and 4 now. Another 3rd down for the Carolina Panthers defense. That was number 4 who was on the carry there. I don't know who number 4 is for Jacksonville. I apologize. So, 3rd and 4. Beathard. Back to his right. Washington in motion to the left. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Panthers rush 4. Brian Burns getting pressure. Sideline throw. Oh, and it's caught. Gets it to Calvin Ridley. Caught over Dante Jackson. How'd you know? That's number 20. Who's number 20? I thought David Long was released. All right. 1st and 10 now. Beathard directly under center. Offset I formation. Full back and back in the backfield. Takes a snap. It's a handoff. Gets it to ETN, who's only going to gain about 3. Excuse me. A little bit of a burp there. Only give him 2 yards on the carry there, so it's actually 2nd and 8. Dante Jackson is trash, bro. Was that Jackson? It looked like Jackson, but I thought he was wearing number 20. And Jackson's weird. Jackson has some great games, and then he'll just get burned like a motherfucker. All right, 2nd and 8. Beathard by himself in the backfield in a full shotgun formation. Takes a snap. Panthers rush 4. No pressure at all, and he dumps it off to a tight end who is able to fall his way to the 1st down. Might be 3rd and 1. And it will be. It will be 3rd and 1. Deion Jones gets the tackle and is able to get him down, his knee down before the ball is over the plane. So it is 3rd and 1. Another 3rd down situation for the Carolina Panthers defense. So far, they're just not able to finish the job when it comes to getting them away from the sticks. They're already very close. They are on about the 14-yard line. It's a handoff to the fullback who is going to be able to battle his way forward. 1st down. It was a running back in the fullback position. Tried to do a little bit of where the blitz is. I have no idea. It was Tank Bigsby in the fullback position who was just put in there and got the 1st down. He's a small guy for a man named Tank, but now he is directly behind Beathard, who is directly under center. Actually, no, he's not directly under center. Sorry, that's just the angle. Takes a snap, hand off to Bigsby, but the play is dead. All right. The Carolina Panthers use their first set of timeouts because we had too many players on the field. All right, so 30-second timeout due to the Panthers having too many men on the field before the flag was thrown. All right. Let's see what Twitter has to say about this. Where's Horn? No idea. All right. Beathard directly into center. Hand off to the back and the backfield, and he's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Only a gain of 1. Number 25. Who is that? I don't know everyone on the Jacksonville roster. I'm usually pretty good at... All right. Second and 9 now. Beathard with a back to his left this time. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Beathard. Burns getting close there, and he's almost able to get to the quarterback. It'll be incomplete, though. 3rd and 9. Longest third down so far for the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Panthers defense. Let's see what they have dialed up here. They're about at the 10-yard line, almost there. Real close to the end zone. We'll see if they dial the play for the touchdown or if they're just going to try to get the first down. All right, 3rd and 9 now. Brian Burns actually got a hand on that football before he hit the QB. Beathard with a back to his left again. He's looking to throw. Burns now pressure, and he's going to get to Beathard, and he's sacked. Brian Burns kills the Jacksonville Jaguars drive with getting a hand on the football during the 3rd down play. And now he's hobbling back to the sideline. Hopefully he's all right. He had to spin down to be able to get Beathard down to the ground. Yeah.
Don't open your curtain.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Jacksonville's field goal is up, and it will be good. Panthers keep them to 3. And we're able to go ahead and put another thing on the bingo board, which is Jaguars field goal. So nothing too bad there. Rough start, especially with the field position that we gave them because of the fact that we had to squib kick it with Camus Grugier Hill. But still. All right. Oh, what's up with the bingo board? So the bingo board is just something I started to do. It's just a fun thing to try. So I have most of the consistents are like penalties that you can see in the game, team field goals, fumbles, stuff like that. The kickoff is free space, and we just try to get a bingo because it's fun. Why not? So every game I do with a bingo board, I have the spaces that aren't just the penalty stuff. I try to tailor it towards the two teams that are playing. So of course you have the Ridley, you have the Chark stuff, you have the Beathard interception, the Young interception, Young over 200 yards, stuff like that. There's no prize or punishment for getting a bingo yet. Probably gonna develop that when I have the entirety of the off season to really figure out what I want to do for next year and what I want to see and try and do for the channel when it comes to next season, which will be a big year for the channel because I will finally be able to be excited for a season and actually have the full season to work with. You good back there, honey?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a shirt.
Yeah, no, it's just fun. Yeah, so that gets to stay over here. I'm wearing way too many rings right now. I just realized that.
You can never wear.
Brian Burns is walking very gingerly on the sideline, going to the table over there. The kickoff to the Panthers is underway. Black shear signals for a touchback, and it will be one. The Panthers will be coming out to the 25-yard line to start their first offensive drive. All right. Oh, okay. I really want to see Young do well this game. The thing is, the Jacksonville defense, though, ain't too banged up, so we are playing a fully operational defense for the most part. They're only dealing with the standard injuries you would expect to be dealing with at the latter half of the NFL season. So 8:36 in the first to go, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line, Young with the back to his left. Got two receivers at the right of the formation. Takes a snap, he's looking to throw. Jacksonville already coming out with a blitz, and he's able to get a quick pass to Adam Thielen, who's going to gain about 7 yards. Quick release and a good blitz detection by Young to be able to get it out before the blitzer is able to get there. Jacksonville's already coming out, blitzing at least with one linebacker right there. We'll see what the Panthers' offensive line can do to pick it up. Young has done pretty well historically against the blitz, so we'll see. After the 8-yard gain, we have Young directly under center with back in the backfield is Chuba Hubbard. Amir Smith-Marset in motion to the right. Takes a snap, hand off, Chuba Hubbard. Oh, but the interior line of the Jacksonville defense is able to get there. And he's going to stuff Chuba Hubbard for a gain of nothing. Chuba Hubbard with a good push to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, he would have been down for a loss of 2 or 1. Now we are at 3rd and short. And no guarantee if the Panthers are going to be able to do that.
I'm going to throw away that Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Is it gross?
Yeah, it's still gross.
Okay. Young now, stepping up to the line, giving commands. Back to his left is Chuba Hubbard. Takes a snap, he's looking to throw. The Jags only rush 3. He's able to get it to Amir Smith-Marset on the sideline. And it'll be complete for a first down. I don't know why I said the Lions. Too many cat teams. Too many fucking cat teams. We got a cat team and a cat team. Got a cat team that just lost in a horrible situation of ref ball. Been there.
What is this?
Yeah, that's good. All right. 1st and 10 now. Chuba Hubbard to the right of Young. At the 42-yard line, Young takes a snap, looking to throw. Jags rush 4, dumps it off to Chuba Hubbard, who's going to battle his way forward with an angry run to get about 6 yards there on the quick check down by Young. Bring up 2nd down, 6:26 left to go in the first. So far, Young looks like he's, pretty poised in the pocket. The offensive line is giving him a fair amount of time. Still some pressure being able to get through up the middle, but nothing terrible. Now we will be having Young directly under center with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Single back formation, 2 wide receivers at the left of the formation. As you know, 3, 1 at the bottom. Amir Smith-Marset in motion to the right. Hand off, Chuba Hubbard, who's going to battle his way forward for a first down. Getting past the 50-yard line into Jaguars territory. Getting a new set of down for the Carolina Panthers. Orders from quarters. What? I apologize, but I do not understand. I am a smidgen of stupid. All right, 1st and 10. Chark in motion to the left. Young directly under center. Takes a snap. Handoff this time to Miles Sanders, who actually has a pretty good run there instead of just running into the guard for a 1-yard gain. He gets about a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3. 5 minutes about to eclipse in the first. All right. Okay, 2nd and 3 now. Looking at Young with the back directly behind him. It's Sanders. Young looking to throw. Heaving it to the sideline. Looking for... Don't even see who he was looking for. That's just incomplete. 3rd and 3. Excuse me, there's something in my eye. That's so good. All right, we're seeing 3rd and 3 now for the Carolina Panthers. 3rd down situation. So far, we are 1 for 1. A back to his left, it's Chuba Hubbard. Young giving some signal. Quick throw. Oh my God. Almost intercepted. Jenkins was able to get a hand on it. Ended up being bobbled between the receiver and the defensive back for about fucking 5 seconds. Let's see. First, hits the hands of Jenkins. Then Sullivan is continuing to try and make it work. But nothing happens. With Eddie Pinheiro not feeling up to snuff, we have a 4th and 3. The offense is still on the field. We'll have to see. Are they looking to actually make a play here? Or are they trying to get them offsides? They do make a play. They rush full blitz. Young throwing. Caught by Adam Thielen, who's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. They full blitzed him. The offensive line was able to pick it up just well enough to give him enough time to step back, plant his feet, and make that throw. And he's still moving back a little bit before he throws it. First and 10 now for the Carolina Panthers. Moving up past the 25-yard line now. Young directly under center. Mingo in motion to the right. Fakes the handoff. Quick dump off to Mingo. Oh, who is unfortunately going to get smacked behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Campbell was on the tackle there. Chuba Hubbard just a little bit late for the block. Very gutsy? Absolutely. So far, though, it looks like, 1, we have nothing to lose, and 2, our kicker isn't exactly feeling too well. I don't know what the issue is. I didn't see him on the injury report earlier. He may have hurt himself in pregame warmups because we had a linebacker do the kickoff, which wasn't great. But 2nd and 14, you have the loss of 4 on that little play. Young Drake in the center. Mingo in motion to the right again. Hubbard in the backfield is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who is going to battle his way forward and gains that yardage back. Bring up 3rd down and long now. It'd be a good run if it wasn't for the play that went backwards the previous time. And now we have to see exactly what the Panthers have dialed up for a new 3rd down situation. It is now 3rd and 7. A really good game by Chuba Hubbard. That would have been fantastic if it wasn't for the negative play before. Young is now by himself in the backfield, moving up to the offensive line to give them protection commands. Play clock at 4. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. They rush 4. Oh, and it was just hit right as the blitzer got through. It was Floyd Aluakin. He was able to hit the ball as Young threw. Yeah, they rushed 4, and the interior line just let him straight up just fucking zoom right in there. Young had no time to even get ready to throw that ball. 4th and 7, and the offense is still on the field. Young takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Pressure all around him, and he's sacked. Oh, and now Young is holding his hip. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Young is injured. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh my god. You're a Jags fan? I hope you enjoy it, because the Panthers just fucking killed Young. Oh, come on. Caroline's pure trash. Just that Aluakun play, that shouldn't have happened. The guard didn't pick him up. He came right through the fucking middle of the line. Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. Hmm. Oh, no. Oh, God, oh, no. Brian Burns is questionable to return with a knee injury. Luvu was already hurt. And now Young is hurt. Now do people want to say Andy will be happy? I know. Good. Thank you for the play by that. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am now. Oh my God. Young is hurt. He's walking by himself on the sideline. Young's heading into the blue tent, but he's walking fine by himself on the sideline. Doesn't look to be too hurt. Okay. 1st and 10 now. We have Beathard directly under center in a offset I formation. Had Ingram as the fullback. It's a pitch to ETN, who is going to... Oh, no, that's Tank Bigsby. About 3 yards gained there. 2 minutes left in the first. That's not good, though. Young is in the blue tent. Hopefully he's okay. The best case scenario, that was just a stinger to like the side or anything. I know getting hit, especially like, let's say like a helmet hit your kidney or something, that like knocks the wind out of you and stings like a motherfucker. Beathard once again faked the handoff to ETN, almost hit by the defender, and he gets to the ETN, dumps it off, who's going to be able to get a first down, a gain of about 12. Eater Gross Matos smacked the hell out of CJ Beathard, who was still able to get the throw off there. Beathard doing well, even with the Carolina defense actually sending some pressure his way. All right, Burns is officially questionable with a knee injury. Beathard, handoff once again, ETN. He's able to... Oh, Burns is on the field, and he wraps him up. Gain of only about 2. Oh, they actually gave him 3 on the carry there. Sorry if I'm like out of it now. I'm just worried about my quarterback.
What happened to Young?
He got hurt.
What? They know.
No.
Okay. Don't be so mean.
About to play serious acts. I don't blame you. Piniero's still on the sideline too. 2nd and 7. It's a handoff to Travis Etienne on an outside run, and he's wrapped up by Marquise Haynes, but still able to battle his way forward, falls forward for another gain of about 4. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4 now, and we'll see if they actually make another play. They're probably going to let it drain down to the 2nd quarter, and they do. So that will be the end of the 1st quarter and the start of the 2nd now. Got to move the ball over here too. Hello.
Wrong way. Alright, I'm heading out.
Alright, be safe.
I will.
Drive safe.
I will.
Yeah, he might come back in. At this point, though, it's the end of the season. Why would you risk it? If he has a stinger or something, why even risk it? What's the point? Excuse me. Better. But yeah. So if Young comes back, I don't know if you really want to play him no matter what, because now you've seen that the protection that your offensive line is going to give you is subpar. It's always been subpar this season, but against this, yeah. Bro looks worried. Oh, I'm worried for my quarterback. I don't want them to put him back in if this is what the protection is going to be like, and if he's already had a stinger. He seemed like he was doing all right though when he was walking into the blue tent, but still, they're going to give him the look over that he needs and make sure that he is not in any risk. Panthers fans on Twitter are not happy either. Yeah, a lot of people are really concerned, but Young looks like he walked off fine. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Both are playing for pride. Are the Jags eliminated? I'm pretty sure they can still make it, right? Or is the AFC way too competitive that they're done? I thought the Jags weren't eliminated yet. If they can't protect him, then sit him. Absolutely. They should have thought about that for a while now, but it just hasn't happened. All right. 3rd and 4 now. Young's sitting on the bench. Looks like he's doing fine. Beathard takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Pressure up the middle of the line. Throws incomplete. Looking for Ridley on the sideline there. Jack still in playoffs? Okay. Number 1 AFC South? Okay. That's a bloodbath over there, isn't it? So, making sure that you guys don't let us play spoiler to you is a big deal, huh? Good defense? Absolutely. It'll be 4th and 4 now. Amir Smith-Marset is down to return. Probably going to be a touchback, or if he is a good enough punter, pretty sure Cook's pretty good. Could be looking for a coffin corner punt. We'll see. Kick is away. Amir Smith-Marset. And he gets it right about the 15 to the 20, and that's what will be stuffed right about the 21. Absolutely, yeah. So you're fighting to make sure you can stay on top, and we're fighting just to cause chaos. Looks like he called fair catch there, but the officials didn't see it. Anything that we have on the bingo board that we've missed? I do not think so. There's been no touchdowns. We've had the turnover on downs, the Jaguars field goal. We had the kickoff, of course. But nothing on the board yet. Other than that. So, still waiting to see anything. Yeah. A lot of Jags fans in the chat. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Since the season is over for us, I'm, of course, just looking for a good game. Looking to see my players do well. And hoping to God that there are no more injuries on either side of the ball, because injuries suck. Because you guys are missing right now, what, your number 1 and your number 2 receiver, if you count Ridley as a 2. Ridley's always been like a better 2 than he is a 1. Is Christian Kirk your number 1, or would you consider him your 2, and are you moving Ridley to 1? Good game for sure, yeah. Because facing Ridley when he was with the Falcons, he was always a number 2 guy who was, better used in that role, even though he had number 1 talent. Mostly because he sat behind Julio Jones for a while. Not behind, but next to. Kirk? Okay. Kirk is a very underrated receiver. I still think y'all overpaid for him, but you had the money for it, so why does it matter? if you had the money for it and you really got a good guy, I guess it's not that big a deal, huh? I'm taking off most of my rings. Take off the nerd ring, this ring, and of course keep on the wedding ring. Kirk, okay. Seems pretty overwhelmingly Kirk. I like Kirk. He's a good personality too. Apparently it's still 60 down in Jacksonville. I hope you guys are enjoying that weather if you're actually down in Jacksonville. 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers now at about the 21-yard line is 12:46 left to go in the first half. Young is directly under center. They did bring him back into the game. Chuba Hubbard's in the backfield. Takes a snap. It's a handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who is trying to find his way and will only get a gain of about 2. So it'll be 2nd and 8 now. How could we even take credit if we win? They don't have any of their top draft picks on offense. Yeah. Warm in Orlando? I'm sure, damn. I mean, a win's a win when it comes to the fact that if you want to talk about credit, we're without any offensive linemen who would be actual starters on another team, so. And all of our starting guards are out. So, I mean, it's just all like a W in the NFL is a W. Young now by himself in the backfield. The Jags rush 6. Throw middle to field incomplete. He was looking for Mingo on a crossing route. Did not get there. It'll be 3rd and long once again. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people of opposing teams have looked at their rivals beating the Panthers and be like, well, does it really count? It's the Panthers. Like, a W in the NFL is a W. I'll take it. And I just want to see my players happy. That's what I really like to see. They've looked so happy on the 2 wins they've gotten. I want to see the smiles on their faces again. They give us all of their time and effort to make me enjoy watching the game of football. I want to see them win. Young now is going to get sacked again, though, on 3rd and 8. Young's getting up immediately after. And I think that is Trayvon Walker who got in there. And that would be something on the bingo board. The Jags defense is absolutely mauling this Panthers offensive line. Yeah, that's Trayvon Walker who got in there with Josh Allen. Guys in the running for a first round. I mean, so without our first round pick this season because it's the Bears. Quick punt away. Oh, it's a bad bounce and gets back over to the 38-yard line. Jacksonville will have great field position again thanks to a bad bounce on Hecker's punt. But we don't have our first round pick this season because of the trade that we made to get the number 1 overall pick last season. So we'll be getting a glorified number 1 overall pick or a number 1 round 1 pick in the first pick in the second round. Maybe we trade back into the first round, but we also don't have much mid-round capital to really do that. I'd rather make the picks that we can in the rounds and the picks that we do have now. But I don't know. I'm not a GM, even though I don't like the way our GM is doing that. Jags had all these top picks. We don't forget a lot of top picks back to back. I mean, the Jags had number 1 overall back to back seasons. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, so yeah, we don't have our first overall pick. That'll be going to the Bears. We have our second round pick. We have a few mid-round picks. This is going to be a very deep free agent class for the wide receiver position. Trade Burns, Jackson, Chin. I don't believe in trading Burns, but Jackson and Chin, yeah. For me, you already tried to commit to Burns when you didn't trade him in the first overall package, so you better sign him long-term or else you're showing that you're just truly inept. Yeah, Moton, Icky. So Moton's just having a little bit of a harder season without any help around him, and he's getting older. I think you keep him just for the veteran presence, even if you make him a backup tackle. Icky, he's still on his rookie deal, so you might as well keep him. Maybe move him to guard to see if he does any better. Bozeman, even though I love his personality, yeah, he's definitely taken a few steps back. But I don't think he'll have enough trade value. You can always try, though. No, there's no harm in trying. Icky is just interesting. He's old, can't make excuse. I mean, still, he might be good for teaching a new tackle. I'm pretty sure he still has a good bit of time on his contract, especially after the recent restructure, I think, last season. Beathard now with the back to his left, takes a snap, he's looking to throw. Quick throw, trying to get it to Ridley, who is able to get it to, but he's able to battle through Dante Jackson's contact for a first down. God damn. Yeah, no. Jackson right there being absolutely manhandled by Calvin Ridley, something we've seen quite often before, actually, so that's not a surprise. Icky is a bust. Icky, if we keep him at left tackle, probably. But the thing is, Icky had a really good rookie year. Then he's having a really bad sophomore year. And you can call that the sophomore slump. Some players do have that. So his third year is really going to be a make it or break it to determine if he really is a bust. I'm not comfortable with calling a player a bust until their third season. Ooh, ETN absolutely breaking at someone's ankles to get about another 8 to 9 yard gain there. Really is another top 10 pick. Yeah, traded by the Falcons once after he took some leave for mental health issues, and then of course he was suspended per the gambling policy of the NFL, which is really weird. Second and 2, Beathard fakes the handoff to ETN. Beathard now rolling out, trying to make it, and he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Yetur Gross-Matos. Can't tell if that was a sack or if that was a designed quarterback run that just didn't go too well. It'll be 3rd and 3 now, though. A loss of 1 yard. So, come on, defense. 11:30 left to go in the second quarter. Beathard back to his left. Takes a snap. Panthers blitz with Luvu. He's getting in there. And he throws to the sideline, and he gets the completion, but it won't be enough. It's to Parker Washington, and he gets about 2 yards there. It'll be 4th and 1. See what the Jaguars decide to do. Beathard staying on the field for now. Frankie Luvu was in there on the blitz. And the Jags are staying on the field. Beathard with a back to his left takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Throws. And, he gets it to Evan Ingram, who breaks through a tackle. Xavier Woods tried to wrap him up and was unsuccessful. It'll be a first down for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I need to wet my whistle. Darn. Arm tackles. A lot of arm tackling going on by the Carolina Panthers, which is very unfortunate to see. Where's the holding call? No idea. Panthers don't get calls. It's a handoff to ETN, who is going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Too many arm tackles. They tackled Burns. I didn't even see it. All right, 2nd and 10. Beathard with a back to his right. Takes a snap. It's ETN. He's looking. Throws. Oh, and it's batted down at the line. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. Let's see. Is that Derek Brown who batted the ball again? He is so good at doing that. Derek Brown, who has over his career had a few batted balls that turned into interceptions for him. And that was Derek Brown getting the jump up and just completely denying that pass. God, I love Derek Brown. 3rd and 10. Beathard with the back to his left again. In shotgun. Play clock at 5. Beathard. Now, taking the snap, looking to throw. Pressure up the middle. He gets it to Evan Ingram, middle of the field to the 20. Battling Xavier Woods to the 15, and he gets it right about to the 13-yard line. God damn. Evan Ingram in the middle of the field. No one around him. 1st and 10, Jacksonville. A 22-yard gain there for the tight end. And just terrible defense by the Panthers secondary. Oh, that was awful. All right, Beathard directly under center now. It's a handoff, and he tries to get a Tank's Bixby, but he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And that's Derek Brown there on the tackle for loss, and I'm pretty sure we have that on the bingo board. Where is he at? Where is he at? Derek Brown, tackle for loss or sack. And there we go. Oh my God, we're actually getting a pretty good bingo idea here. Woods is getting torched. I know that Woods confuses me because he will be torched over and over again. And then somehow, in a few games, he'll get the game-sealing interception. It makes no sense to me. And Dante Jackson's getting looked at by trainers. What else is new? Dante Jackson's walking to the sideline now. Lovely. We don't even have Troy Hill. Derek Brown is definitely the face of the defense now. Derek Brown's absolutely the face of the Panthers defense at this point. A silent killer. 2nd and 13 now, though, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We have Beathard with a back to his right. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Beathard throw, middle of the field. Gets it to Ingram again, who's going to go past the 10-yard line to 9. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They are able to get a 1st down without getting the touchdown. It'll be 3rd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5 now. They got to get to the 3-yard line to gain a new set of downs. Beathard, back to his left, takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Beathard, pressure up the middle, rolling out to his left. Throws, end zone, incomplete. Well overhead, Calvin Ridley. No chance he could have got up and got that. He always acts hurt after he gets burned. Yeah. I have noticed that, but I feel like he's also just kind of made of glass. CJ, I don't know if CJ Henderson is playing or JC Horn is playing. Brandon McManus is on to kick. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Jaguars will put another 3 on the board here on a very slow day for offensive play. Good job, defense. Absolutely. Horn has actually not been on the field too much. He was on the injury report with a toe injury, but he is active for the day, but I'm surprised that we're not seeing more of him. The defensive staff may be trying to keep his touches low and his snap count low, just to be safe. Horn is a fantastic player when he's on the field, but the problem is he's just been dealing with injury his entire career. But when Horn's on the field, he's statistically one of the best centers, not the best centers, best corners in the NFL. It'd be great if we could get him a little bit more durable, but of course you can never guess that durability is going to be an issue if he doesn't have any history of that in college. We need him now, absolutely. We need him covering Evan Ingram, apparently. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right on defense. Offense, of course, still not doing great. Don't know really why the need to go for it on that 4th and 7 where Young got a stinger, but he looked like he was playing fine. The offensive line, though, playing horribly, letting all the defenders get towards Young. And this is after a pretty good performance against Green Bay's pass rush, which is off and on. Should have drafted Parsons. I mean, everything is there in hindsight, but at the time, we had really big needs at both linebacker and corner. You can also say we should have drafted Surtain, but coming out of college, Horn was the better prospect and the better scheme fit for us. So Horn was the, better choice for us at the time. We just couldn't have guessed that he was going to have so much injury history. There's lots of things to dock Scotty Fitt on, and I mean, like, a lot of things, but I can't, hurt him too much with the hindsight picks, because the draft, no matter what round, is still a crapshoot, because you never know if this first-round talent is actually going to translate to the NFL. It's still just pick and hope. Still got to write down notes for the video after this. Terrible O-line play. Everyone else out there watching, thank you all very much for joining me and spending your Sunday afternoon with me. I very much appreciate it. And we are here getting back. The kickoff back to Carolina is about to resume. The kick is now away from McManus. And it will be a touchback once again. So the Carolina Panthers will be coming out to the 25-yard line. And it is 7:18 left to go in the half. Oh. Young spiked the tablet on the sideline. He's getting real frustrated. Yeah, we never get it right. It's been a while. Damn, Young's getting frustrated, but he's not going to yell at his line. He's going and he's like dabbing up. He's a leader. Showing real leadership there. Young now talking to his offensive line directly in the center, back in the backfield. Amir Smith-Marset in motion. It's a handoff. There's a flag on the play, and it's only a 2-yard gainer by Miles Sanders. All right, what's the penalty? Replay first down. It'll be 1st and 15 after an illegal shift by Amir Smith-Marset and Jonathan Mingo. Ooh. Young's elbow is bloody. You can see it through his arm sleeve. 1st and 15 now, though. Young by himself in the backfield. He's looking to throw. The protection just absolutely got destroyed. Looks like the Jacksonville defensive line fucking murdered the offensive line. Looks like they pancaked them. It's a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 19 after he had to dump it off to Amir Smith-Marset immediately, even though he wasn't even ready. Chark didn't even block the one guy he was supposed to block on the wide receiver screen. 2nd and 19, though. Blackshear now to the left of Young. Takes a snap. Young, quick throw. Get it to Amir Smith-Marset, who's going to battle his way forward. And he gains a few yards, but still, we're going to be on 3rd and it's very long. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Carolina Panthers. 5:50 left to go in the second quarter. Young now. Back to his left, takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Jags rush 5. And he has to escape from Josh Allen, but he's unable to. He'll be sacked. Josh Allen. come on. Allen this time lined up in between Icky and Cade Mays, and he just absolutely destroys the both of them with a swim move. That wasn't just Icky, that was Cade Mays too. That was bad. That was bad by both of them. That was 2 offensive linemen on 1 guy. They still couldn't do it. Punt is away, and a fair catch called for right about the 41-yard line. Oh, God. Josh Allen's a beast. My favorite is when he plays the Bills, because then Josh Allen can sack Josh Allen. Done with this one. I don't blame you. This is one of the worst offensive line performances we've seen in a while of a season of terrible offensive line performance. Good Lord. What else he's supposed to do? Young has no time to do anything. He's constantly having to fight between pressure. This is sad. Absolutely, it's sad. I mean, it's sad if you're a Panthers fan. Got a lot of Jags fans in here who are probably very happy with how the defense is playing for them. And at least tolerant of how the offense is playing, because they're doing enough to at least get field goals. Oh my God. Even with all this time, Panthers played harder last week? Yeah. I have no idea what the offensive line, what happened between that game and this game. Granted, I feel like the Packers game was the game where they, for some reason, played out of their minds, and now they're just back to their usual old selves. Absolutely, yeah. I'm sure Jags fans are quite entertained. I, on the other hand, am getting closer to putting vodka in my drink. Trade the team for CMC. Oh, God. Oh. Still, we'd be alright. Next season, we will see maybe 5 wins. Cheers, absolutely, yeah. Just, what do I have in the room? Do I have anything in here? I got a fridge next to me. Let me see. What do I got in here? I got Jello shots that are probably very not safe to use anymore. I also have McDonald's apple slice bags in here. And they're for me, by the way. I don't have a kid. They're for me. I'm a child at heart. Either way, 4:35 now left to go in the second quarter. We have the Jags up by 6. Panthers offense doing absolutely nothing. CJ Beathard now back directly behind him. It's a handoff to ETN, who is going to spin away from contact and gets about 4 yards after getting contacted behind the line of scrimmage. Actually give him 5 yards in carry there, so it'll be 2nd and 5, 4:20 and counting. All right. 2nd and 15 now. Beathard takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Pressure off the edge. Has to step up at the pocket. Throws deep downfield, and he gets it to Agnew to the 10 and almost to the 5. He's burnt. Oh, but he's injured. Oh, no. He's holding his knee. I think he's hurt bad. Agnew's holding on to his leg really bad, shaking his head. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's not an ACL. It's 1st and goal for Jacksonville once this injury timeout is done, but they're going to check out Agnew and make sure he's all right. God, terrible play by the Panthers defense, but at this point, for the love of God, just let's not have another ACL tear right before the season ends. It'd be awful. No more injury. I wish. Yeah, that looked bad. Immediately after he made the catch and he rolled around, he immediately went to grab his knee. With most ACL tears, though, they are like rolling around in pain a little bit more. He seemed a little bit calm, but we'll see what happened. Hopefully injuries dial down a bit. This has already been a pretty bad game when it comes to injuries for both sides. Panthers suffering a lot of questionables on their team. Depending on how we see Agnew walking around, if he is walking around after this commercial break, could determine a lot. Oh, Lord. Jamal Agnew now is limping heavily into the blue tent, but he's not carted off, which means more than likely it's not an ACL. Which, hey, good. Don't want to see him hurt at all. First and goal now for the Jacksonville Jaguars. After the big play, do we have our first round pick? No, we do not. No, the first overall pick, which is what we most likely have, is going to the Bears. First and goal now, though. CJ Beathard fakes the handoff to Tank Bigsby, dumps it off real quick to Strange. Who's that? That is Strange. And Strange is now limping to the sideline. Second and goal now. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like it was just, he walking off gingerly. It didn't look like he was in too much pain, but still. 2-yard gain there. Back to reality. Oh, no, Strange actually looks like he might be hurt a little bit worse. Witten doubled down on the sideline. Beathard looking to throw. End zone. Just goes right over the top. We can't even tank. No matter what, I don't believe in tanking. Never tank. These players do way too much for your team, put in all their work and effort in there, put their bodies on the line for your entertainment. I'm never rooting for them to lose, no matter if it will help us in the long run. I am always team fuck tanking. Third and goal now, though. Beathard with it back to his right, takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Panthers only rush 4. Throws, end zone. Almost intercepted. But it was intended for Ridley. It'll be 4th and goal now. Let's see if they decide to just go for it or they're going to pull out Brandon McManus again. All right, they are sending out Brandon McManus once again. Yeah, they're all pro players. And it'll be a 24-yard field goal attempt for Brandon McManus. Former Broncos kicker. The kick is up, and it's pretty much perfect. So the Jags now take their lead up to 9 points. I don't know how Young is still keeping his patience. He threw down one tablet, but otherwise, he's still looking poised as ever. If I was in his position, I would be fucking furious. Every team goes through it. Oh, yeah. Panthers went through it with Winky back in 2010. That's how we got Cam Newton in 2011. And now we're going through it again this season. Unfortunately, we already have our QB of the future. So that means we will be without a number 1 overall pick, but it's not the first time we've had to deal with this. But the turnaround after we've had seasons like this historically have always been pretty quick. So we'll hopefully see that come from our organization once again. I just don't know if I trust our owner to do the right decisions to make us get there. Beathard is trash. Panthers have a chance if they can wake up. I mean, Beathard is a career backup. And as a starter, if you're trying to make him like the full-time starter, yeah, he can't hold up to snuff. But he's a fine backup. He won't lose you a game. But he definitely won't win you a game. But the Jags are getting a lot of help because his receivers are stepping up. And the Panthers' secondary is just awful right now. Jags are always and forever rebuilding. Jags always rebuilding for sure. Pretty successful rebuilding year then, though. Still currently number 1 in the division, aren't you? So, hey, it's working. So, chat, here's a question for y'all. What is the team you root for, and who's your draft crush coming up? Like, who do you really want to see your team draft? Because I'll tell you guys, I do not care who the Panthers draft with the first pick in the second round, because I just want it to. I only care about the position, either wide receiver, offensive line. And I'm leaning towards offensive line because we need protection there. Great coach. I'm really enjoying seeing Peterson's resurgence with the Jags. I feel like he did pretty dirty when it came to the Eagles. All right, kickoff back to the Panthers is underway. And it's going to be another touchback. So the Panthers come out to the 25-yard line. Jalen Milroe and put the heat on Young? Why? Young's been doing good. Young's played as you would hope someone could play with all the adversity. I just want to clean up some of his accuracy issues with deep balls. Young now directly under center, back in the backfield. Chuba Hubbard. The handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who's going to battle his way forward for a gain of about 7 and maybe even 8 yards. Bring up second down and short. 2nd and 2. Here's to a good game. I think. Oh, they're showing a great pass to Pierce. Oh, I want Pierce so bad. I love Alec Pierce. He's a sleeper wide receiver for me. I want the Panthers to get him somehow. All right, 2nd and 2 now, though. Amir Smith-Marset in motion. It's a handoff to Amir Smith-Marset, who's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 3. So for Jags fans, are you worried about the durability of Lawrence going into potential playoffs? Because it's not like he is fragile, but with all these compounding small injuries, it is easier to re-aggravate them. So are you worried that he may eventually go down if you can't protect him well enough during the playoffs? For sure, yeah. So Lawrence, inherently isn't injury prone, but just that things seem to be compiling a lot in these last few weeks of the season. You need depth. Would you spend a mid-round pick for a pretty dependable backup QB then this coming draft, or you looking just to maybe sign a good backup in the offseason? lot of possible re-injuries on the line. Sit until playoffs and get healthier. Too much of a gamer to no-go. Yeah. Lawrence is that type of quarterback who is just way too much of a competitor to even consider sitting out for a playoff game, even if he is injured. Which, too better for worse. Yeah, just get another veteran. Hell, depending on what Joe Flacco does, he may be available. Jags and the Panthers, though, came into the league at the same damn time. Expansion franchise sisters or brothers, depending on if you'd see NFL teams as boys or girls. Technically, I guess both of them would be boys, because I'm pretty sure our mascots are both boys. Yeah. Need depth of other places to use a pick on a backup QB. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I feel like, teams that have enough players to use picks for a backup would be like the Chiefs and 49ers and stuff like that. 3rd and 3 now, though. Young not directly in the center, by himself in the backfield. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he's going to be sacked already. It's Akeem Ekwonu against Josh Allen. Young has been sacked 4 times, and a 2-minute warning just happened. Game over. Game has been over since Young got that stinger injury. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Akeem Ekwonu needs to be put in at guard because we have... He can't stop a speed rusher going around him. He can't. Josh Allen now has 15.5 sacks this season, which is most in the Jacksonville's... he has now the record for the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. Hecker's punt is away, and it'll be out of bounds right about the 30-yard line. What's up? Payne. Payne's what's up. Payne is high. Payne is very much high. Trevor's still a young guy who does take the unnecessary risk. Doug Pearson has a good has been the godsend for him. And the organization have that Urban Meyer F up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Doug Peterson and his resurgence with Lawrence as well. I love seeing it. I love both of those guys, their personality and everything. But yeah, Trevor takes a lot of risk, but that's just because he feels like he can do it. And you love that confidence. Quick throw over the middle, and it'll be incomplete. Trying to get to number 15 on the Jacksonville side. It'll be 2nd and 10. 1:43 left to go in the first half. So, Jags, you guys have been teetering on this. Are you about to make the jump to be an elite team? Are you about to make the final steps to be able to go beyond just being a fringe, just winning the division or wild card spot? What do you think you guys need to do to finally make it to the point where you are a part of that top echelon of the AFC teams? Because you've been teetering there for a while. And I know injuries have hurt a lot of you guys, especially during these past few seasons. But it feels like there's just something missing. All right, 3rd and 5 now. Beathard with it back to his left. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Pressure up the middle, and he's going to be sacked by Deion Jones. It'll be a 4th down now. Great defense there. You know, and they're behind 8 points. I see your pain, but not anymore. I feel like at this point, we're just pretty numb. But my pain is just coming from seeing my quarterback get hit as many times as they've been. And feeling like we should have already just, bench him for his own safety. All right. The Panthers will be getting the ball back with a minute left to go. They did use a timeout. Actually, the Jags did too. I didn't even notice that. So the Panthers will get the ball back a little bit under a minute and with 1 timeout left. They've had no offensive momentum, though, so I would not be worried as a Jags fan. They will probably do fucking nothing with it. Amir Smith-Marset, though, takes it right about the 25-yard line, and he's moving out, trying to get it past anywhere else, and he's just going to get it to like the 26, 27. Late flag, though, on the play. Flag at the play. Let's see what's going on. Looks like they may have gotten him a horse collar tackle. Myers, yuck. So they call him for a horse collar tackle because as Amir Smith was trying to take the edge, a special teams linebacker grabbed the back of his jersey and tried to pull back like that, which is a penalty. You're not allowed to do that because injury to the neck and all that. I don't think it was a great penalty because Amir Smith-Marset was able to get away from the contact, but I can see the risk because Amir Smith-Marset's neck still did the whole like yank back. But the Panthers offense has no momentum, so it won't affect much in the long run. So Young now with a back to his right, takes a snap. Quick throw, trying to get it to Tommy Tremble, who's going to battle his way forward. Gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. Out of bounds, 42 seconds left. Yeah, gets 6 yards there, 2nd and 4. Yeah. Takes in there's just too many fumbles in the pocket. Ball security would be the next step. I can understand that, yeah. Especially that one really bad fumble he had, like, a week or 2 ago? Where it looks like no one touched him, and he still let go of the ball. Yeah, ball security is a big thing, so of course that can always be coached, and I'm sure Peterson will do a good job of doing that as he continues to work with Lawrence. 2nd and 4 now, though. Young looking to throw, pressure all around him, has to dump it off, and he's able to get it to Thielen for only about a yard gain. Oh, hell, they didn't even give him a yard. .37 seconds now, 3rd and 4. Carolina Panthers still have a timeout. Yeah, that previous horse collar tackle really shouldn't have been a penalty. But yeah. Yeah, the Clausen and Winky years as the most disappointing. I've been saying that for a while, and then people have been like, but those seasons were so bad. It's like, yeah, but deep down, we expected those to be bad. Young as well, now having to roll out to his right, and he just dumps it away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard slipped. And it'll be 4th and 4. Looks like there could have been a holding call there against the Panthers as well that just wasn't called. Looks like he was strangling one of the defensive. Do I own cats? I used to. One of my cat recently passed away, so I don't anymore. I love cats. I've owned plenty. And the punt will be a touchback, so the Jacksonville Jaguars, I forgot to move football, so I get to stay there, are getting it back with 20 seconds left. Looks like Mike is calling the plays again, yeah. But yeah, the Clausen and Winky years, we had no expectations. We didn't expect them to they didn't expect a jump up. We knew that we could still probably be pretty bad. This season, we had expectations of seeing a better team. We were told that we were a quarterback away, and now we're seeing that we have the worst skill positions in the entirety of the NFL. We have one of the worst O-lines in the entire NFL, and that the QB is really all we have. Looks like Beathard's about to kneel it. So they're just going to kneel it and head to halftime. All right. And they do kneel it. Panthers aren't stupid and they don't try to call a timeout. So it will go into halftime now. Put the timeouts back on the board. Start to get it. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. It's sad, but The cat had hidden kidney failure, so I'm kind of glad the cat's now just able to rest. One issue with cats is that they do end up having a lot of kidney problems. Don't know why. It's just how a lot of them die. But yes, I love cats. I absolutely adore cats. I love all animals. I've owned my fair share of dogs too. But I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm not energetic enough to own a dog anymore. So I will love other people's dogs, but I won't own one myself anymore. I'm just way too tired to deal with that. 33 yards of offense in the first half. That's beyond sad. Absolutely it is. Yeah, no, there's no way to get around that. That is just actually awful. Yeah, it is just actually bad. Yeah, so okay, so CJ Henderson has a healthy scratch for this game, which is a shame because of the fact that we're having some O-line injuries. But yeah, here we are at halftime. Just relaxing now all together. Let me go ahead and dude. Go ahead and just do this real quick. Yeah. I'm diehard but not able. Hey, I appreciate that a lot because especially just this year's been absolutely fantastic for the channel, even with the pain. I'm going to move the football over to the Panthers side as well because we get to kickoff next. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I am luckily able to say I am native to Charlotte, but I live in Raleigh now, so I've lived all over the Carolinas. But just so halftime isn't too boring, gonna turn on some music in the background just so we can relax, talk football. Let's take a look at the bingo board, see if I've missed anything while watching the game. And I don't think I have. There's definitely not any offensive yards gained. Calvin Ridley has been contained for the most part, aside from a few catches. And we've seen no holding calls, despite the fact that we've seen the offensive line of both teams hold the hell out of the defenders of the other team. We've seen holding by the Jags tackles against Burns, and I'm pretty sure I saw one of the guards strangling Trayvon Walker on one of the plays, and that wasn't called either. So the ump is doing nothing when it comes to that. And no PIs, no Panthers points at all, no roughing the passer calls yet. Probably going to happen at some point during a stupid point in the game. But still. Oh yeah, everyone have a great New Year's. Thank you all very much for those who have been in this stream. I appreciate having so many people to talk to. Being a smaller streamer, that does mean a lot. And we're just here enjoying some time together now. Watching all this. I can't really complain too much. The Ravens are killing it, really. Let me go have a look-see at their box score. The Ravens, ooh, against the Dolphins. The Ravens are really trying to solidify that they are the top dog in the AFC. That was Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson with 3 touchdowns already, and Gus the Bus Edwards, who is one of my favorites, getting a touchdown on the ground there as well. Ooh, that's nice. Isaiah Likely is the man. Is he doing well? Oh, he is doing well. Zay Flowers is also doing well over there. Yeah, good shit so far. Not even like the Dolphins are playing too horribly either on offense. They're just not doing as good as they usually do. So good shit by them. Let's check out Tampa Bay. Lamar, he's real hot. All right, Tampa Bay against the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are up 17-0 at halftime. We got Derek Carr with 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield only with 44 yards and 1 interception. No running game to speak of for the Buccaneers. Yeah, that better. More division championships, 2 Super Bowl showings. True. Yeah, very true. I think we had the better overall record when it comes to wins. I think it's only 17 or so. I saw that on a tweet earlier. Still, when it comes to expansion franchises and us being so young, I know we're not the youngest team anymore because of the Browns and stuff getting their team back and the Texans getting their team back, or Houston getting their team back. We both are still the 2 youngest football markets. And what I mean by that is that the market for football in Cleveland and Houston were already there and ready to establish. They just needed to put a team there again. When it comes to being the youngest football markets, the Jags and the Panthers are still that. Because we are the youngest new team. Like new market, new team, all that. Still. A lot of success, a lot of ups and downs for both of our 2 teams. Still can't complain about it too much though. Just wish a few more Super Bowls went our way. I will still talk about Spygate in the the 03 and 04 season. And then of course the 2015-2016 season and that Super Bowl. Just Von Miller still haunts my dreams. He will forever be in my nightmares, chasing me like Freddy Krueger. So, yeah. But, so far, Saints just destroying the Bucs at halftime. Let's go ahead. What else is going on here? What else is around the NFL? At halftime, the Texans are up 20-3 against the Titans. The Bears are up 21-7 on the Falcons. The Eagles are up 21-6 against the Cardinals, and the Bills are up 20-14 against the Patriots. They still have 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Most teams, though, are hitting halftime now. The Commanders and 49ers have already hit quarter 3. That's about to start right now. Actually, already is starting. And, yeah. Thank you, Tom Brady. Yeah. I've been very upset at the NFL recently just because of the fact that I don't believe the NFL is rigged. I do believe that early in the 2000s, when it came to Spygate, stuff like that, the NFL did turn a few blind eyes to other teams doing shady dealings. And nowadays, I still don't believe the NFL is rigged, but I believe that the NFL doesn't care to correct its officiating because that would require them to say that their product is flawed. And them refusing to state that means that more people get into the conspiracy that the NFL is rigged. Yeah, Decker, who declared himself eligible, and then for some reason they say 70 was doing it, even though he wasn't even close to the ref. Pretty sure Tom Grossi, I follow him on Twitter, had a great tweet, is that either the ref got it wrong or 70 has telepathy. So, that was a Tom Grossi tweet that made me laugh. But, yeah. You can't win it all. Still, really disappointing that the NFL is letting their product be questioned like this so often just because they refused to reprimand the refs or give any sort of real permanent reffing solutions and real incentives for refs to make the right calls. Because if they're barely punished, there's no incentive to really know the rule book that well and make the calls in these hard scenarios. Because then they can just go, oh, I wanted to go this way because I feel like it, and there's no problem with it. The fans have no say about anything because being angry on the internet just drums up talk about the NFL. when the NFL come to their senses, and finally pay refs as full-time job. Some of these, yeah. So if the referee position was like a good, stable, full-time job, absolutely, that would solve a lot, because then you have the incentive of making sure you keep your job, making sure you make these, good calls. But the fact that you have rules against players who criticize the officials, and you can actually get fined for that, that is some crazy shit to me, because you're pretty much saying that, no, you can't talk about stuff that may or may not be legitimately wrong with the product that we're putting on the field, because we don't want to show that even the players are having an issue with it. Because if the players have an issue with it, then we actually have to do something about it. But they don't want to do anything about it, and then we get the product that we have on the field now, which is an incredible ref ball, which makes people believe the game is rigged, and then that makes people lose faith and lose interest in the product that the NFL has to offer, because there's no reason to watch if you don't think it's authentic. It's very sad to me. I love the game. I played not very well. Well, I played well, just not nearly good enough to step up a level. But it's just, I love the game. I love watching the game. I love analysis. I love watching these guys. And I also have to think about the players who have to sit here and listen to these people say that this stuff is rigged when they're putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment, for an authentic product that can be ruined just because some guy in a zebra shirt says no. I hate it. It makes no sense to me. And I really hope that there is a big change sometime soon, because this isn't the worst year of officiating we've ever had, but it's getting there. The worst year of officiating is still going to be the backup ref season when the referees went on strike. So, it could be worse, and that's the scary part. It could be worse. And knowing that, that's just insane to me. The fact that this isn't the worst it's been. It's just, it pisses me off to see the product like this. But we are about to get back into the third quarter. We are back looking at Jacksonville. And let me go ahead and put up here Q3. We will be heading into the second half momentarily. The Jacksonville Jaguar defense absolutely shutting down all of the offensive plays against the Carolina Panthers. Panthers are averaging under 2 yards per play, 1.3 yards per play. It is 0-9 going to Jacksonville. And the kick to the Panthers is away, and it will be a touchback. So once again, the Panthers come out to the 25-yard line. Grading system to show how good or bad they actually did. A lot of good refs now, analysts. Yeah, so, there's nothing bad about grading the refs, punishing them for what they do bad, praising them for what they do good. I barely know the names of long-term referees in the NFL because there's no reason to care, because at some point they can just say, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore, or they will just drop off the face of the earth, and most of them are making horrible calls nowadays. All right, 1st and 10, handoff, Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard is going to have to get out of some contact in the backfield and just falls backwards for a gain of about 1. Love the bingo card. I appreciate that, yeah. I don't know if you watch much gaming content, but I got the idea from a YouTuber. His name is Big Puffer. He did Call of Duty Warzone bingo. And I thought it'd be a cool thing to bring up to the sports world of YouTube, because it's just a fun little addition. 2nd and 9 now, though, after the 1-yard flop backwards for Chuba Hubbard. Young directly under center. It's another handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who's going to battle his way forward. Angry runs by him, and he gets it almost to the 30-yard line, and there is a Panther on the ground. It may have been just a offensive lineman who was just a little bit slow and sluggish to get up. Yeah, it was Bradley Bozeman, and he seems fine now, so he's all right. Oh, that's so good. Really helps my voice, too. All right, 3rd and 5. Panthers unable to do anything on offense. Young with a back to his left. It's Chuba Hubbard. Play clock at 5. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Jags rushing. Has to roll out of the pocket. Gets a good block. Makes a man miss. And, he'll be short. Gains about 3. A good juke move by Young. It'll be 4th and 3. Has his fun things. Yeah, he has the counters up in the corner, doesn't he? I loved watching Tom Grossi. He's a big inspiration for me. I haven't been able to watch very many of his streams this season because, of course, I've been doing my own stuff. But I noticed he had, like, the counters. He has, like, the Taylor Swift counter, stuff like that. That stuff's fun. And Hecker's punt to Washington is at the 20. He moves around to the 25, to the 30, and he gets about to the 34-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. Good return there by Parker Washington, who was holding on to his leg a little bit there. Hopefully he's all right. I'm out of water and out of freshen up, so during the commercial break, what's better time to go ahead and redo it while also doing a mini ad read? It's not really an ad read, it's just me saying what I'm drinking during streams. It's called Freshen Up. I absolutely love it. It is one of those companies which does caffeine and hydration powders that you can put into your own water, just if you want a healthier solution to caffeine. The reason I chose Freshen Up is that I actually looked into the company myself, and it is a very affordable option made by a great group of people. CEO Jordan Bishop, absolutely love him. Talked to him a bit personally on streams and stuff. Great guy. And I searched the company myself because I wasn't going to partner with something I didn't believe in. So, if you want to try it out, go ahead. If not, no harm, no foul. Who cares? It's your life. I'm not going to tell you to do it. But if you want to do it, you can use my code Touchdown at checkout. You help me. You also get some money off for yourself. They have starter packs you can use as well if you don't know what flavor you want to try. 4 tubes of a little one-shotter. There we go. I've always loved this product. I'm drinking War Cherry. It's my personal favorite flavor from them. But yeah, I love them. Try it if you want to, or don't. I'm not your dad. Ugh. Being in the Army, I have developed a very high caffeine dependency, and this is how I get my caffeine without having to actually hurt my body really badly by intaking crazy energy drinks. So, big boost for me. If it's not your style, there are hydration stuff, but if you're just fine with water in your own drinks, no problem. I'm not going to try to shove it in your face. I'm just going to be like, I like this. If this works for you, go ahead and try it. If not, have fun. I don't want to, jam the shaker and be like, buy this item. Buy it now. Use code. Give me money. Useless for that. Hand off to Tank Bigsby, who is going to get only a gain of about 3. Wrapped up by D'Angelo Williams there. Oh. All right, Agnew is now out with an ankle injury. Hopefully he's okay after that one big play. Holding on to his leg there. It is 2nd and 6 now. 12-12 left to go in the third. Beathard pitches it back to Etienne as well, who finds a hole, and he's going to be able to get it to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, 30, and he's down the sideline, and he's going to go all the way to the touchdown. No! Etienne A huge touchdown run. No flags on the play. Oh my God, he went 60+ yards all the way to the house. Oh God. Oh. Oh, come on. Defense. McManus is up for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. 0-16 now. Oh my God. Just awful. Awful, awful defensive play. Oh my God, why? Anything we have for that? No. 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 Nothing. Just nothing. Oh my God. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I am in pain. So much pain. Glass. Okay, yeah. Absolutely a great football fan. I appreciate it. Oh no. ETN had people on his tail too, just able to get absolutely straight through the arm tackles from the Panthers defense. But ETN also apparently has the most broken tackles in NFL right now. What's next for the Panthers next year? We have to get a free agent wide receiver. It's a pretty deep free agent list this year, depending on who gets signed and who gets franchise tagged. But we needed that. We need to sign a free agent wide receiver. Probably get whatever the best tackle we can. Been a bad December for your Cat brethren. Cat teams are struggling this December. We're getting screwed by refs. We're getting just screwed by bad play for some reason. And the Cats have been having a hard time. But we need to get a wide receiver in free agency. Hopefully offensive line depth. And then in the draft, we need to invest in O-line and a wide receiver again. The defense just needs to get healthier. We have a pretty good set defense. Another interior linebacker would be good. And another defensive back. Otherwise, we're pretty all right. We didn't need that. As a Jags fan, that is great. As a Panthers fan, no. Please, God, no. All right. You've gotten over 14 points, which is the threshold to beat the Panthers. So you could just not anymore? That would be great. Just don't. I don't know what I'm asking you to not do, but just don't do it. Just don't. Kickoff back to the Panthers is another touchback. Who's your kickoff guy? Is it Cook or is it McManus? Because he's just fucking sending these things. His name's at NFC South. Yeah. Personally, I enjoy it when my rival teams are good too, because it just makes games more fun. But it is the NFC South is just a pit of mediocrity and below averageness. 1st and 10 now though. Young, hand off to Chuba Hubbard, or is that Miles Sanders? I can't tell. The gain of about 3 anyway. It was a Miles Sanders run there. He gets about 3 yards. They're comparing Trevor Lawrence and Young. Both head coaches fired in rookie season. Young has been sacked 53 times. We're just trying to help the card. If you want to help the card, CJ can throw a pick. Has been sad for several years now. Absolutely. Young, quick throw, dump it off to Miles Sanders, who's going to make a spin move trying to get to the down marker. He's going to be short about 2 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up. All right, 3rd and 2 now. You think the Panthers can make the playoffs next year? No. I don't trust the organization to do the correct. Like, is it possible? Absolutely. Do I trust the organization to make the moves to make that happen? Absolutely not. Young now looking to throw. Throws deep downfield. Oh, Ian Thomas, come on, keep running. Try to get a deep one to Ian Thomas, but Ian Thomas like stuttered stepped. He didn't keep running. Young had to throw it high to be able to get it over a Luakun again. I'm with you, yeah. So is it possible? Absolutely it could happen. Absolutely. There is a way to make that happen, especially with how wide open the division is, how a lot of the division rivals are going to be in cap hell this coming season. It's very possible. Is it going to happen? Not with the owner we have. And Parker Washington is going to be tackled after Hecker's punt right at the 15-yard line. Deshaun Jameson there on the tackle. A very hard-hitting undrafted free agent. Because how can we do it? All right, so first you need to fire Scott Fitterer and make Adam Peters the GM. Then you need to be able to get your next head coach. I believe Evero should be promoted to head coach and be our full-time head coach, but I would also be happy with Ben Johnson. He's my other pick for head coach. He'd be great. But just hire a good head coach. Then, after that, you go into free agency. You need to get a wide receiver, Bryce Young, and you need to try to get O-line depth for when the O-line has to do rotational stuff. There's not a huge list of good free agent O-linemen coming in, so your best bet is to just try and get good depth. Excuse me. Feeler Payne first overall twice in a row, yeah. Tepper needs to get lost. The problem with Tepper is that he cares. He cares about this team, and he wants to see it win, but he is not smart enough, and his ego is too big for him to stop and step away from football operations. He cares about this team. He wants to see the Panthers win. He's frustrated as well, but he doesn't see that he needs to be the one to step away. The best thing he can do for the team is stop being involved. Do I think the DJ Moore trade and the CMC trade was smart? CMC trade? Short term, yes. Long term, no. Because, of course, CMC would have been fantastic for the team where we are now. He would be absolutely wonderful. That season, we needed to see the Panthers show that they are not just CMC on offense, and we did see that during that season. But overall, no, it wasn't a smart trade, especially not with the measly return we got for him. And then with the DJ Moore trade, I think it was a smart trade because we had to give up someone to get Bryce Young. My problem with the DJ Moore trade is that you had the option of 3 players. The Bears were asking for either Moore, Burns, or Brown. 3. Can't do 3 when I'm holding a pen. 3 players. Burns, Brown, or Moore. We have Brown still for 1 year, picking up his 5th-year option. It's a handoff to Etienne, by the way, who's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. You had DJ Moore on a contract already. You just extended him to a 3-year extension, and then you had Brian Burns, who needs a contract extension. And if you weren't planning to give Burns what he wanted to make him stay on the team, then why wouldn't you have traded him and kept the guy that you had on contract? So I don't think it was a bad trade, but I think the logic behind it is flawed. So 2nd and 10 after the 0 gain there by Etienne. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Beathard with Etienne to his left. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Beathard pressure up the middle. Throws middle to field. Evan Ingram, and he's going to get the first down. A gain of 11. Yeah, look to protect Young, give him a weapon. Yeah, so the Panthers defense, keeping Evero is a big thing. So unless Evero doesn't want to go for a head coaching job, you keep him as DC and get another head coach. But if he's looking for that head coaching job this coming off season, I say you try to give it to him because he's the one who has this defense playing, even with all this like poor depth and all that. And Beathard on a designed keeper, trying to get to the outside, and he just steps out of bounds. Be a loss of about 4, and there's a flag in a play. Referees are talking about the flag. Fucking face mask on Brian Burns. Oh my god, Burns, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, Burns? God damn. But yeah, keep the defense going. Extend Burns, extend Brown. Beathard, by the way, handoff, and he will be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 after that. And it's just, yeah, keep the defense together, get more protection for Young, and wide receiver is a big thing. You have a lot of options this coming free agency with wide receiver. You need to make it count. So they actually get him back to the line. It's still 2nd and 10. They didn't give him a yard loss there. Beathard now with a back to his left. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Beathard, quick throw, sideline, gets to Calvin Ridley, who is going to be tackled out of bounds after a gain of about 4 or 5. Will the Jags get in the playoff spot this year? If they win this game, which is showing increasing likely, they're in a real good spot too. Depends on if other teams in the AFC South also lose today. No shit. I think he becomes a trade candidate for draft capital. Everything's possible coming this offseason because we need to wipe the slate clean. I think it'd be stupid. CJ Beathard as well, running up the middle, scrambling, and he's breaking tackles. Gets across the 35-yard line to the 32. Oh my god. Lots of whistles on the play there too. And the Panthers have another injury on defense. Oh my god, this is what the NFL has done. Beathard turned himself into a runner, and Luvu's afraid to hit him because there may be a penalty, and he just pushes Beathard. I don't know why I bothered to turn on TV to watch the Panthers. I don't know either. But it would be a very stupid thing to trade Burns because you already didn't put him in the package to get the first overall pick, losing your top wide receiver, showing that you want to commit to signing Burns to a long-term deal. You failed to do that before the season starts. Burns has showed that he wants to stay in Carolina. So you better extend him to a long-term deal because he is a great player. Barkley looks like he's warming up on the sideline here. Ravens ripping the Dolphins. Damn. Yeah, 35-13. Damn. So there's an injury to a Panther, and there is also a injury to, I think, CJ Beathard. They showed Matt Barkley warming up on the sideline. Beathard may be going into concussion protocol, maybe. He seemed like just a little bit wobbly when he got up. So we'll see. CJ got helmet to helmet. Okay, yeah, so they're probably going to get him evaluated for a concussion. Hopefully he's all right. Concussions are no joke. I've had my fair share. Which, for you watching, probably explains a lot. But yes, no, they're no fun. Yeah, no. Still, it was just terrible defense by the Panthers, but also terrible that that's what defenders are having to do and having to second guess themselves. Because Luvu had the opportunity to wrap around CJ and bring him down, but because of the NFL, he was too afraid to commit. How did you get concussions? So I got concussions I got one playing football, and then the 3 others I've got during my time have been in the Army. So I got 1, maybe 2 playing football. Wasn't diagnosed with another one, but I got 1 playing football, and then 3 in the Army. And well, I say 3 in the Army. I re-aggravated it in the Army. I got 1 through a car crash. So that's, I think, a total of 4 concussions in my life, which isn't great. But of course, after you get a concussion, it is increasingly likely that you can get a concussion again. It's a big reason why I haven't pursued trying to redshirt freshman on a college team either, because even though I think I'd be good enough to even get a QB3 spot and at least be on the team, I can't do the concussions anymore. Real dangerous. Because I went to ECU for a while and they had spots open, but I didn't want to try. I'd like my brains to not be applesauce before I'm 35. It's why I have a lot of respect for anyone who goes into the NFL, because they're really putting their entire body to the line for our entertainment. Ooh, shit. It is a bad injury for the Carolina Panther who is down. They're having to get a stretcher out for him, and the cart's out. Ooh, that is not good. A scary injury now on the field. That is Marquise Haynes, who has spent some time already on IR this season. Great veteran player. Still. Okay. Right for these guys, absolutely. This has been a tough game for both teams when it comes to injury. And you just got to hope that these guys are all right. They're being real careful, too, because it looked like it was a back injury. And, of course, you don't want to have any issues with paralysis or anything like that. So, Marquise Haynes will be heading onto a stretcher and then carted off. It's just terrible to see, though. Yeah, so just a quiet time now as we wait to make sure if this player is all right. It's Marquise Haynes Sr. Yeah. Definitely don't want to see anything bad This has been just terrible. Could be worse. Hopefully, didn't see any of them like having to make like crazy adjustments to his aid. Hopefully, they're just being cautious and that it's actually not as bad as it seems. Yeah. So, all right, he's holding a thumbs up. He's getting carted off now. There we go. That's good. Ooh. All right. Haynes is looks like they're just being safe. Got him on the stretcher. Tipping point in football where the physical gifts people have almost risky to allow people to play so hard. Yeah. Prevent these injuries where the speed, yeah. All that. To hand off to ETN, gets a yard gain. All right, Beathard's back on the field after just a handoff from Barkley. So Beathard does take a snap, and it was just a handoff to ETN for a 1 yard gain. The problem with football players and how they feel about playing so hard and all the injuries is that, and of course I can't speak at the NFL level, but just as a general player, you choose to play the game and you know the risks associated with it. As a quick handoff to Bigsby, who gains about 7 yards. Matt Barkley was a big boy and looked like a lineman handing the ball off. Oh, yeah. He's got a very wide stature. But you know the risk going in and choosing to play the game. You understand that injuries occur. You understand that injuries can happen to you. And the rules to make sure aggressive injuries don't have to occur are great. But it feels very muted when they won't even do the simple act of replacing and going back to grass fields, just because it's a little bit more expensive to keep up. And it is a quick pass to Calvin Ridley for a first down, covered by Shaquille Griffin. But yeah. Beathard's doing really good this game. And Jacksonville, I want you to make sure, listen to me. After this game, if you guys win, and you talk about how you are a good playoff team because you won with your backup quarterback, and if your guys, your rivals try to say, but it's the Panthers, remind them that the Panthers are a top 10 defensive unit. The Panthers suck because they have no offense to pair with their defense. Defense is still top 10. So Beathard's doing good against a top 10 defense. Yeah. Hopefully change is coming. Absolutely. Second and 11 now after a loss of 1 yard on the previous play. Beathard with a back to his right. He takes a snap and he's looking to throw. Beathard, pressure around him, steps up. He's going to scramble again, and he's going to be tackled right behind. Ooh. Yeah, too much money in the league, not have money invested. Because, yeah, this league makes just copious amounts of money. The most of any sports league in the entirety of the United States. They have enough money, and each owner has enough money for the upkeep of a grass field. They do. They just do. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. Beathard back to his right. Takes a snap. It's a handoff. And the running back is going to try and make his way around. Breaks through the initial tackle. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 5 now, and it looks like there will be another Jaguars field goal attempt coming up. Yeah. As a player, you know going into the game that you could be injured and that it could be a bad injury. But you choose to play the game because you love the game. And you, as a human, you have to make the conscious decision to step away if you think you've been injured too much. So when I had my concussions, I decided that I was no longer going to pursue football anymore. And these NFL players, they are grown men. They know how to do it too. The kick is also good, by the way, so the Jags are now at 19 points. They know what they're doing. They know the risks. These are grown-ass men playing this grown-ass man game. So, like, the hip drop tackle and stuff like that, if you're going to eliminate that type of tackling, the NFL also needs to allow the art of tackling to become a thing again. Yeah, Premier and I crazy NFL doesn't have the same principle. It is, and it's because it's all about the bottom line. Now, I will be right back because I haven't said this. I need to pee. I needed to pee since quarter 2. So, a Panthers place is about to take a Panthers piss. I'll be right back. I've returned. Oh, it's 2nd and 3. What happened? Did I already missed one play? Already? Oh, I did. All right, Young talking to Hubbard, who is to his left now. Takes a snap. It's a handoff. Chuba Hubbard battles his way forward, and he gains the first down. Alrighty. Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. 150 left to go in the third. 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers. Young by himself in the backfield. Right about the 37-yard line. Still in our own territory. Young looking to throw. Pressure all around. Has to just drive it to Adam Thielen, who gains about 4. Yeah, absolutely. The league needs to do a better job at allowing tacklers to still tackle if they really want to complain about, doing it for player safety. The art of tackling needs to be retaught in a lot of defenders. And I can't speak too much about that. When I played the sport, I played quarterback. So. All right, 2nd and 5. Young takes a snap. Hand off. Chuba Hubbard looking. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be able to get closer. It's going to make it a 3rd and short situation. About 3rd and 2 maybe. After a gain of 3. All right, 3rd and 2 now. Young. Oh, flags all over the play. And it's a false start. Well, we get to put something on the bingo board. It is a false start. That is just lovely. That is, you love to see it, right? Chuba Hubbard, 50-plus yards, is almost there, though. He has 42 yards so far. At least Thielen hasn't been a total bust for you guys. And I felt bad he left. Thielen has been doing fantastic. I feel like he may be traded this coming offseason, though, because he seems like he is not happy with the way the season's gone. He said plans have changed. So we may see him being traded in the offseason or him demanding a release. It just depends. And we will be entering the end of the 3rd. So real quick, I have to change the quarter to Q3 to Q4. Bingo card, come back here. There you go. Very, very disappointing game for the Carolina Panthers. And it's mostly just because we're not seeing any sort of heart come to the team. Not at all. There's no heart. Not good. Not good at all. Luckily, during quarter 4, we can finally start wrapping this game up. And I can play Madden and pretend like my team is good. Time for the Jets and Rodgers gets what he wanted. Hey, it could happen. All right, 3rd and 7 now. Young takes a snap, looking to throw, throws, trying to get to Jonathan Mingo, but it'll be short by like a yard or two. Think of all the wasted money and just effort to get Carolina down there. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, that comes out of Tepper's pockets, so he deserves all the wasted money for being such a bad owner and being way too involved. 4th and 2, Young takes a snap. He's looking to throw, dumps it off to Miles Sanders, who gets the first down, and he's past the 50. Yay, I guess. We just really want to see the Panthers not be shut out at this point because we haven't been shut out since 2020. All right, 1st and 10. Young by himself in the backfield. 3 wide receivers at the top of the formation, 2 at the bottom. Play clock at 7. Young takes a snap, looking to throw. They rush 4. And he dumps it off to Thielen. And he gets about 5 yards. All right, so both Cade Mays and Marquise Haynes are now out. That means we are down to another guard. 2nd and 5 now, though. Young looking to throw, pressure around him, has to evade, circling around in the pocket. Somehow is able to get out, but will still be sacked. Come on. Josh Allen, another sack for him. 3rd down now. Jesus. Is Josh Allen on? Has he been extended, or is he on a contract here? Because he's going to be looking for a premium. Oh my God. 3rd and 8 now. Young, feeling in motion to the top, takes a snap, looking to throw, has no time, has to step out, rolling out again, trying to do scramble drill, somehow makes another man miss, and he will be sacked again. So AFC looks to be the QB league with your young QBs. There are more than 3 elite quarterbacks on the NFC side. No, not at all. Young, of course, has the most upside right now, but he's just on a team that has absolutely nothing going for him. But I would say the best quarterback in the NFC South right now would be probably Baker Mayfield, because you have Desmond Ritter / Taylor Heineke for the Falcons. They both suck. Heineke's a good backup, and Ritter is a terrible starter. And then you have Derek Carr, who's hot and cold all the time. Young now on 4th and 12. Throws middle of the field, and he actually gets it to DJ Chark for a 1st down. I'd be excited if it wasn't for the fact that this game's over already. Still, a gain of 18 yards, though, by DJ Chark for a 1st down. That's nice. But, and then you have, on the Buccaneers side, you have Baker Mayfield, who is a system quarterback, but the Buccaneers are having a system around him that works. He may be having a tough game this game currently going on right now at the same time as this, but still, overall, he's been the best quarterback in the NFC South. And he gets to the DJ Chark again, down at the 2-yard line. No, down at the 1. 1st and goal. There you go, Young. First and goal now. And the play is dead. The challenge flag is on the field. Peterson throws the challenge flag, which... he... no. Contract year, Jax probably can't keep him due to Lawrence needing a contract. That's sad. Yeah. Bingo card. Yep, challenge flag is on the field. More than likely the play will be overturned. But we have stuff on the bingo board again. I don't think we have any good bingo opportunities, though, because Beathard, we need to throw 2 TDs and an interception for the best chance we have. But we could get roughing the passer and a missed PAT or a field goal. Who knows? We don't have a kicker. The Panthers don't have a kicker. They could easily miss the field goal if they go for it. It's the offensive pass interference and Young passing for over 200 yards. I don't think that's going to happen. Hubbard rushing for 100 yards, for 50, he only needs 8 more yards for this. We need a fumble to happen and then a missed PAT or a field goal. I don't know. Doesn't seem like there's a good set for us to get a bingo. We'll see, though. Anything can happen. There's still a game to be played. Phone, why buzzing at me? Is it fantasy football? It's fantasy football. Right there. Ooh, what's this?
They didn't have any melon pops.
Ooh,
You get bread.
thank you.
Okay.
My wife went to the Asian market and got me some of the good bread I like. Supporting the Jags all the way from the Philippines. Damn, that is a very, very supportive fan right there. Well, thank you very much for joining the stream. Even though I'm not having a good time, I'm glad you are having a good time. The season is over for me, so might as well have a good time with chat. It seems to be all of the Jags fans in chat for some reason. I'm very thankful that you guys have come to join me for this game, out of all people. You guys have been great company. You haven't been rubbing it in my face or anything like that. I really appreciate that. Really nice guys, all of you. Really nice guys, gals, whoever you may be. Been having a lot of fun. 2nd and 10 now, after the challenge is a successful one. Hubbard now looking to run, and he gets a gain of about 3 or 4. The good bread. No bingo and the Panthers lost tough day. Oh yeah. I gotten used to the losses though. Young now looking to throw sideline, trying to get it. Oh my God! Chark dropped it again. It would have been an amazing throw. He had it in his hands. 4th and 7. 10 minutes left to go. Clock stopped because of the incompletion. Oh, that was a perfect throw. Oh my God. Oh, why? All right, 4th and 7 now. Play clock at 4. Young takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Pump fakes. I couldn't see what was going on because the cameraman didn't follow shit. This cameraman does asleep at the wheel. Exactly. What the hell was that? I think Young fooled him on the pump fake, so he decided to pan the camera over, and then he just stopped. Man was mad confused. The buffoon was flummoxed. And once again, a pretty alright throw from Young, but just nothing, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Oh, God. And Hubbard is only at 45 yards. Need 5 more yards from him before the game's out to at least get that off. Young only faked the cameraman. Exactly. That's crazy. This bread is so good. Chark can't even eat what he did in Jax. It's just so sad. The ball was in his bread basket like 3 times. I know I shouldn't be eating, but it's just so good. It's just so good. I needed that. I was hungry as shit. A wife saves the day again. Yeah, no. All those drop balls. People want to talk about C.J. Stroud and Young and their differences. Stroud receivers would have dropped that. Stroud receivers would have caught those balls. All right, 1st and 10. Hand off to Etienne once more, who is going to only gain a yard. Tackled by Dante Jackson right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. Went to Jacksonville last month. My friend introduced me to Jags. Amazing team. Already back with the Jag shirt with you. Absolutely. I'm glad you had a great time there. I, of course, enjoy the other Cat team playing at the moment, but still. I'm glad you are having a good time. All right, 2nd and 9 now. Beathard takes a snap. Another handoff, this time to Tank Bigsby, who is going to be tackled after a gain of about 5. It'll be about 3rd and 4 coming up now. 9 minutes has just eclipsed in the game. All right, 3rd and 5. Ah. All right, 3rd and 5 now. Beathard has Etienne to his right, 3 wide receivers up to the left of the formation, takes a snap, and he pitches it over to Etienne for a halfback stretch play, who is going to be tackled out of bounds after only a gain of 2. It'll bring 4th and 3, but of course, they are just trying to let the clock wind down. It'll be going past 8 minutes before they punt it away. The offense coming on off the field, and Logan Cook, the punter, going on to punt the ball back to Carolina. So good defense by the Carolina Panthers, but of course the Jags at this point are just trying to drain clock. So yeah, Jacksonville. Remember what I said. Doesn't matter if you're just facing the Panthers. If you get shit for this victory, remind all of your rivals that the Panthers defensive unit is a top 10 ranked unit. Beathard has played very well for the game that he's need to step into. The punt by Cook is away. Amir Smith-Marset takes a good bounce, and it'll be fielded at the 10. DJ Moore, 8 catches for 138 yards and a touchdown. Fucking kill me. Oh, God. Why? Why have you forsaken me, football gods? Oh, God, that's just painful to hear. Oh, good Lord. You know, I think I got something for this. One second. We're about to use this. And this. Young, back to his left, takes a snap, looking to throw. Pressure all around him, and he had to throw, and it just bounces off Chark's hand a little bit too high. Didn't really feel it too well. Split out like a half a shot right here, but tink. Oh, God. I'm not a big fan of Crown. It's just what I have in my house. What an all-time fleece the Bears did on us? I don't think so. It's just the Panthers made a bad decision on who to trade. No matter what, we had to give them one of our best players. It's just the Panthers made the decision to trade the dude we had on a contract instead of the dude that we refused to put on a contract. It's stupid. Young looking to throw, overthrows DJ Chark. Almost had a really deep connection, but then nothing worked there. Crown. Yep. All this right here. I'm not a big fan of it by itself. This is also made to be something that you're mixed with something else. I should have grabbed a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew and Crown is a match made in college heaven. Yeah, so did you guys feel like you're just QB weight? That's what our freaking GM told us. And because we saw glimpses and hope from Steve Wilks and what he did with the team, we thought we would have improved. Young now also has to throw, get to the Adam Thielen, who is just going to get it back about to the 15-yard line. It'll be 5 yards, 4th and 5. Yeah, we guaranteed it. It's an all-time fleece. It's not an all-time fleece. There's been worse trades. Yeah, there's definitely been worse trades in the NFL. Is it a worse trade the Panthers have made? Maybe. Yeah, very much maybe. I still think the CMC trade is worse just because CMC might be top 100 player in the NFL this season. But it also depends on what Young can develop for us. And it'll be a turnover on downs again. So, especially because we can't blame a lot of this on how Young's played. We blame it on the fact that the organization was not ready. And the organization lied to a lot of the fans about what we were doing. So there's a lot of nuance when it comes to this, and you can never tell how bad this trade is going to be until about 3 years after, because then you have to know the players they picked, the players we picked, how they pan out. Because, okay, we give them the first overall pick. The Bears are terrible at drafting. What if they draft another bust? Then it really doesn't matter. We're terrible at drafting. We could have drafted another bust even if we had the pick. There's too much nuance to say for sure in this moment that it's a terrible trade. So, yeah. Of course, I just try to stay positive and try to stay as objective as possible, even with how bad the season's been going. But just because I don't like jumping the gun. It could very well end up being the worst trade that we've ever done. But we just don't know yet. The percentage possibility of it being the worst trade is high, but not for sure. DJ Moore, Darnell Wright, who's the best rookie tackle, the number one to pick in 2024. Yeah. And so far, we can't do too much, there is a lot of scrumming right now. There's a big dog pile, a lot of pushing and shoving. Derek Brown and Cam Robinson going at it with each other. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to everyone. I feel like we're about to see some players ejected, though. Let's listen. Let me turn this up. Until next time, then, enjoy your day. Referee's still talking. Looks like he's getting ready. Ooh. Both Cam Robinson and Derek Brown are now ejected from this game. Personal fouls on each other. Yeah. So they also select Tyreek Stevenson, a second rounder. So the problem with talking about who they selected with the picks in the draft means you are also suggesting that the Panthers would have made the same exact picks with them. And you can't do that because the draft is just a crapshoot. You never know who's going to work out. You never know who won't work out. The first round grade between a 7th round grade just means how likely you think their talent will transition to the NFL. And you don't know if the Panthers would have made those same picks. Picks are just picks until they are made. So can only hope that the Panthers get the right coach and everything next year. O-line is a plus. O-line is a must, plus wide receiver. I think because the free agency this season is going to be so deep in wide receiver, you definitely get one through free agency if possible. And then you get a later round wide receiver and go with your 2nd round pick, get a O-lineman. But it is 3rd and 6 now. Parker Washington in motion to the left. Etienne in the backfield. Parker back in motion to the right to pitch to Etienne, who is looking to try to get into the end zone, and he will not. He'll be stopped at the 1-yard line. Yeah, I would also love to keep Burns, but he will be franchise tagged, and they'll have to see which teams are desperate for him, if any. Burns has showed that he also wants to stay in Carolina, and Fitterer needs to extend him long term to prove that he's worth anything, because if you go ahead and you send DJ Moore away, even though you could have put Burns in that package instead for the 1st overall pick, that means you need to commit to him. Beathard, handoff to Etienne again, who is going to battle his way forward. And he fumbles the ball. Panthers almost get it, but looks like an offensive lineman for the Jags get it, and that is true. So, fumble. That's nice. And, no. It's going to take it back. And the challenge flag is out again. Peterson is going to challenge it. And he throws a challenge flag. God, Jesus fucking Christ. Panthers! Play some fucking defense. And it's going to be a touchdown. It's fucking obvious. It's fucking obvious. They better not take fucking long, because if they take long, it'd make me suffer through this game more, because the officials are fucking blind. I swear to God, I will fucking kill someone. Oh my God. This better be fucking quick. But yeah. I'm not going to grade a trade as the worst of all time until about 3 or 4 years after the fact, because that's when you finally actually feel the ripple effects of it. And yeah, you have to get O-line early in the draft and stuff like that. This whole season has been suffering. Absolutely. And it's a fucking touchdown. Oh my God. Travis Etienne, touchdown. Oh my God. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. And the extra point is up. And it's good. What?
When's the game?
Why?
Because I was wondering.
I'm good, honey. Yeah. If you wait a little bit, we'll see.
Maybe a little bit. Actually, I think I was gonna go to.
Huh?
I was gonna go to Carly C.
Yeah.
Alright, well then I'll be down.
Hmm. Just an awful, awful showing once again. And this time, it's not even like the defense did well. The defense has played subpar. The offense, of course, being shut out is absolutely fucking abysmal. And for some reason, now my video is buffering. So was the double ejection not unnecessary roughness? They did not say if it was unnecessary roughness or not. And also, my feed just crashed. Give me a second. They just said personal foul. So I guess we can just count it because it should be unnecessary roughness, but they didn't say it. But I'll count it just for fun, just for funsies. And I think the feed just crashed. Yeah, I think CBS just crashed. Let me check again. Reloading it now. Oh yeah, it's just dark. It's black. Ooh, hold on. This might unfortunately be over for me. What the hell? Oh, wait, they're booting up again. What the hell? Come on. Yeah, I think the feed just completely crashed on my end. Hmm. All right. Well, what the hell? Yeah. Okay then. In the most disappointing fashion ever, I can't see the game anymore. Let me try something else. Not that it matters much. The game is already pretty much over. Yeah, the feed's down. All right. Well, that's a huge shame. Can't even see if we're supposed to update the bingo board. Because it's not working. How is this? What the hell? Hello? Want to work? No? It just doesn't want to work. It says it's still going. What's the problem here? I wonder if anyone else is having issues. Bryce threw a pick. Bryce threw a pick just to end the stream. Oh, goddamn. Oh, why? Are you... Alright, you gotta be kidding me. You're kidding, right? You're pulling my chain? You yanking my chain? No? Up the bingo? Oh, God, why? Was it a pick six, or was it just a pick? And who do you throw it to? Was it Jenkins? I don't know. It's not working. Nothing's working. It's all black. Come on. Come on. I'm just seeing the pick now. Yep, tipped off of fucking dude's fingers. For how the Panthers O-line look. You know what? Just for fun, here you go. Just for fun. Oh my god. I'm sorry the stream is ending in such a poor manner, but WNCN has lost the feed. Like, I'm quite literally unable to see. No pick six, number 26. All right. No pick six at least. But, okay, yeah, cool. Thanks, Hulu. You are lovely. Glad I can't watch the game that I pay a lot of money to watch. You asshole. Base Hulu is not enough. I have to help pay for the fucking bullshit. Alright, well, that game's pretty much over. I'm just gonna have to end it there, because yeah, no, I can't see the game at all. No. There is nothing I can do. No one else seems to be looking at anything else. Trying to see. Yeah. Well, very disappointing way to end it, but still just, yeah, nothing. It says I'm still getting it too. It's like actually going down with the timer and everything. So Hulu actually just lost the fucking feed. Oh well. I guess Hulu saw the pain I was going through and said, you know what, no more. No more. So thank you all very much for watching. It has been a great stream, great time talking to you all. Depending on what happens, I will be hopefully streaming a few of the NFL playoff games when that occurs. I won't be able to make it to the Panthers game next week because I have to go to work. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining. I'm going to go and cry myself to sleep. Goodbye. Panthers, why do this to me?